Are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is Juan Manuel Marquez. 5'7" tall with a reach of 67 inches. And he'll be facing King Ryan Garcia, weighing in at 58 kilos on the button. His height and reach are the same, 178 centimeters.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
Juan Manuel Marquez. And when you see this man, you know what you're getting. Dinamita comes right at you relentlessly. He's never been in a boring fight. Ryan Garcia, one of the most famous boxers the world over, the fastest hands in the game. They call him Flash.
This is going to be an intense stare before the fight starts.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, and now from Mexico City, here is the Hall of Fame 4-division champion of the world, Juan Manuel Dinamita Marquez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Ryan Garcia.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Nice hook. That counter shot lands. He threw a punch and just got countered. These punches coming from every angle. That counter shot lands. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Do you believe this? Do you believe what we're seeing? The perfect counter lands. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Don't be looking at it one shot at a time. Set him up. Get that jab back. Just box him. Be smart. Get your shots on. Don't stay focused.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? And excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpunch.
And he couldn't take any more. Down goes Marquez. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. About Marquez in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Breathe, just get your breath back. Say that. Hey, let's go out there and let's reset. Keep smart. Relax now, I don't want you to load up. Yeah, go out there, you win this next round for me. Done all your work all the way you can. Get this boxing back together.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
Straight right. Hold that thought! Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Can't land that jab. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
If you're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance.
Here we go to the 4th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. Why weren't they covering up? True champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Both men step back for just a moment. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. That big hook doesn't land. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Don't be looking at it one shot at a time. Set him at the... Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand, beautiful, beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Marry it up. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. Get out on your jab. Then breathe when you're stepping around. No, and you're still letting your power shot. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Get your focus back. Get that jab back.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
And let him back in rounds, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Power is out. Oh, wait a minute. The defense failed them. And down goes Juan Manuel Marquez. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
It's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
They're in trouble. Marquez in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
Good man. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab. That's all fair. Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Head back in.
There's the bell for round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Did you see that? Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look.
Whoa, Johnny, take a big shot. And down goes Garcia. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five. You still want to fight?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. That counter punch caught him clean. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Don't be looking at the one shot at a time. That's not over yet.
And there's the bell to start round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Good counter punch. This is a high-octane battle. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you...
Hold on, I gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Hold that thought. Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? I don't believe what we're seeing here. Oh my God, Johnny! Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot one.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
And there's the bell for round 8. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Missing with the hook. Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? And the kid goes down. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him out.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, and he's out of there.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get up.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
And he just missed with that left jab. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A perfect counter shot. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Nice defense on that jab. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Let him back into the fight.
And here comes the 10th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What a massive upset this would be. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Very close match. It shows this.
That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? And the referee's going to allow them to fight. Straight right just misses. That jab misses. Whoa, wait a minute! Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. And finally couldn't take anymore. And down goes Garcia. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knock. This is the 11th. We've entered the championship rounds. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky legs. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice counter. The stamina is off the charts. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Can't find a home for that jab. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Switch on, switch on. Good work out there, kid. That jab's looking. It's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. He'll take that confidence away. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight, kid. Great round. You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, and you're still letting your power shine.
On to the 12th. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Missing with the hook. Incredible work rate. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Big whiff with the right hook. His stamina is off the charts. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.